Fala galera, beleza? Meu nome é Natan e vamos aqui para o primeiro vídeo da nossa série de Control. Control até agora era o único jogo dos indicados a melhor jogo do ano de 2019 que eu não tinha jogado. Comprei ele aqui pela Epic Games Store, então vamos começar a nossa jornada nele. Vamos aqui com um novo jogo. Eu tô jogando no PC, tá tudo no máximo, Ray Tracing, os gráficos todos no alto. Espero que meu computador não exploda. Vamos lá. Isso aí. Tá tudo certo, fones de ouvido, português, legenda, iniciar novo jogo. Inimigos vão tentar te atirar da cobertura usando granadas, tá bom? Tá aí tudo bem. Loading.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie, something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Vamos jogar. Agora com o controle já colocado. Vamos aqui. Quadrado. Lembrete de itens proibidos. Lugares escuros são mais escuros por causa do nosso querido Ray Tracing. Olha eu aparecendo aí nos reflexos. O jogo tá bem bonito. Eu não vi nada sobre esse jogo, então pra mim tudo é novo. Tá, aqui corre. Demorou pra carregar o rapaz aqui, eu tô jogando no HD e não no SSD dessa vez. Meu SSD está com muita coisa já nele.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Tá. Como vocês podem ver o reflexo dela aqui, é bem difícil de ver, mas tem. Não sei exatamente o que eu tenho que fazer. Isso é um problema. O que temos aqui? Ordem de segurança. Não sei como é que abre os coletáveis. Sei que apareceu um botão aqui, mas não tá funcionando. Porque eu tive que fazer um esquema para conseguir jogar isso aqui no controle. Lembrete do relatório R4, tá escuraço aqui.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Que negócio louco. Vindo aqui, né? Esse velho me dá medo. Um espelho. Olha o reflexo. Que coisa mais linda esta tecnologia. Eu abri o menu da Steam, gente. Fecha o menu da Steam, pronto. Vamos lá. Dá aquela olhadinha básica. Temos pra cá. Acho que nada. Nossa senhora, ela abre a porta com uma brutalidade. Ah, daqui ela dava pra vir, né? Por aqui. Elevador.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Bem cinematográfico.
There for a moment. You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
É, a história até o momento está loucaça. Alguém derrubou as coisas aqui. Não posso fazer isso. Não estou entendendo nada por enquanto. Mas realmente deu pra ver que o jogo tem uma pegada bem cinematográfica, que me agrada. Nossa senhora. Já vamos investigar. Só vamos pegar isso aqui. Dente não perturbe. Vamos ver o que vem daqui.
Shit.
Shit mesmo.
Shit.
Bom que ficou tudo junto na
You want me
legenda.
to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Tá. Aqui temos o mapa. Vamos pegar a alma. Ela sobe nos lugares assim, meio... Olha, meio estranho. Se não fosse nada, vamos pegar a arma. Boa ideia não é, né?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Que loucura.
Am I?
Legal que eles colocaram uma cena real ali, né? Não era do jogo, era gravado mesmo. Apareceu já minha vida no canto inferior esquerdo. Esse lugar muito louco. Meio genericão, mas muito louco do mesmo jeito. Tá, X pula. Oi. Gameplay tá bem fluida. Triângulo, ataque corpo a corpo.
The
Arma.
same gun.
Vamos ver. Uau. Branquitude.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Parece que tem munição infinita. Minha mira espetacular como sempre. Lembrando, estou jogando no controle. Ai! Não sabia. Que é isso? Não sei. Tá. Acho que não faz muita diferença tirar na cabeça, pelo jeito. A munição recarrega. Que loucura, ai. Is dead. Opa, vocês recuaram também. As instruções, que é isso?
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Porra é essa, meu irmão? Você nem sabe o que tá acontecendo, ele tá feliz?
Is it safe to go?
Nossa. Que sangue mais horroroso. Vamos lá. Armata. Opa! Isso que lembra um pouco Death Strange, hein? Esses cortes.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Realmente ele junta live action com gameplay, bem legal. Não com a gameplay, né, com cutscene. Se juntasse com a gameplay seria algo realmente incrível. Eu nunca vi algo que juntasse gameplay e live action ao mesmo tempo. Que jogo louco. Aí você me pergunta se eu entendi alguma coisa. Eu te respondo. I don't... Nossa, ela virou... Meu Deus, mudou toda a realidade aqui. Uma hora, imagino que uma hora a gente entenda o que está acontecendo. Mas pelo que eu entendi, isso aqui é tipo uma Matrix. Esse é pouco que eu estou imaginando.
Secure line of communication.
Caralho.
Guideless.
Ai, tem um cara lá.
Reach the hotline.
Esses efeitos eu nunca tinha visto antes em nenhum jogo. Meu Deus. Olha lá, que isso aqui tá lindo, hein? Nossa, 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 nossa. Caralho.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me
Bem
earlier.
cinematográfico.
The hiss.
Tá mais esse negócio
burrowing
pulando na
into
minha cara.
everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Realmente é meio estranho esse ruído. Uma coisa que eu vi em várias gameplays é a qualidade dos textos desse jogo. Você consegue ver tudo, é uma coisa incrível. Realmente. Quase tudo, né? Que tem coisa que é muito pequenininha. Realmente isso aqui é incrível. Acho que eu nunca tinha visto nada igual. Que caralho é esse? Que loucura. Tá. Leitura indefinida. Ela é meio um Jedi, né? Posso me trancar aqui dentro? Não, não tô afim. Vou pra cá. Essa parte eu já vi em muitas gameplays do Adrenaline, eles testando esse jogo aqui pra testar hardwares. Então acaba que eu sei que vai ter um boss aqui na frente. Um semi-boss, sei lá o que é. Meu Deus, tá rodando liso. Realmente tô impressionado. Vai parecer um jogo, a gameplay ser um jogo em terceira pessoa. Padrãozão, tiro. Aqui eu acho que é minha vida, né? Aumenta minha vida. Fiquei sem munição. Ore! Oi!
Must cleanse
Ganhei
control
materiais.
points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Pode ser essas partículas aqui?
Cleanse the control point.
Vamos purificar.
What does that mean? Let me fix it.
Uau!
Holy shit. You did
Holy
it.
shit mesmo.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Tá, ela botou o último ponto de
Are you with
controle.
us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Ela aqui que tá falando?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Isso tá uma loucura.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Like, somehow, this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay.
Tá bom, isso talvez tenha sido uma quebra de quarta parede, pelo que eu
Push
entendi.
the hiss out.
Vamos lá. Verifica o ruído. O que acontece se eu segurar quadrado aqui? Deslocamento rápido e vestimentas. Entendi. Este jogo está uma loucura. O que tem para aqui para dentro? Vamos ver. Itens. Isso aí. Ou melhor, vamos purificar o rapaz aqui? Vamos.
It didn't work. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Olha só. Que loucura! Realmente eu tô impressionado com
Over
o jogo.
here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Tá.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Entendi.
Follow the steps to the mailroom.
É como
Get
se
to the
fosse
hotline containment chamber through there.
Terminado de falar? Posso
Good luck,
falar?
Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Pelo que eu
Thanks,
entendi.
Emily.
Ai, meu Deus. Pelo que eu entendi, é como se fossem várias... uma realidade paralela interagindo com essa, ou uma coisa meio Matrix mesmo, coisa muito maluca, que vai dar equipamentos pra mim, né? Leitura indefinida. Vamos falar com ela.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming his?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily.
Isso aí.
I'm sure I'll have more
Como eu
questions.
tava imaginando, é realmente tipo um plano espiritual, um negócio assim, muito louco. Que parece ter vários diretores. Isso aí. E eu vou deixar este primeiro vídeo por aqui, deste jogo que me surpreendeu demais, em questões gráficas principalmente, uns efeitos muito diferentes que eu nunca tinha visto antes. Uma história muito louca que a gente vai ver mais a partir do próximo episódio, obviamente. Então eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostaram, deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal se não for inscrito, ative o sininho, compartilhe, comente. Se quiser ajudar o canal, o link do PicPay na descrição. Se vocês quiserem me seguir no Instagram, o link também está na descrição. O link do grupo do Discord na descrição. E até a próxima. Fui!